She mentioned something like flow.
What are treatment plants?
Yeah,
No,
that's
the
different. That's outside. It's mostly outside. And the treatment plant, you have the raw material tank, you have the treated water tank, you have your treatment plant. And these treatment plants, you usually have them in tubes. These two cylinders, one is carbon, the other is sand filter. So they have their different works to do. Then there inside the production, you still have other purifying equipment, like the UV light, the UV sterilizer, the filters of different microns, and so on. Any other question? Muki, you're raising your hand.
I don't mean I'm interested.
Okay.
Like how much? And I have.
Okay. This how much is really, it's a question of many factors. How much a bricklayer will take in Epe might be different from how much the same bricklayer with the same workload will take in a place like Festa. But having purchased your plot of land, which is at least, it is always advisable to start with at least 2 plots for possible expansion, for future expansion. You should be looking at 5 million naira if you ask me, including the vehicles.
And it's very important to consult engineers.
I always consult engineers for your building construction. You should be looking at 5 million, but if you have 10 million, you can start in a big way. But to start in a very modest way, that will be up to NAFDAC standard. You should be looking at 4, 5. But always know that you can never satisfy NAFDAC. You can only just try your best. Any other? Betty, Alaja. Oh, sorry. Toba 5 million.
For what?
I mean 10 million.
Still running 1 million.
But the business is lucrative, right?
Very.
At least the idea
If it's well managed, with good
Madam,
if you invest
5 million.
if you buy a material 500,000, at the end of the day, you're able to make 1.5 or 2 million.
I can make 1.5.
No, 5 million. It now depends. This 500,000 worth of material.
Yes.
If you have
No, are you talking about the material alone?
yeah,
It's just talking of the material.
What about the structure?
That one is long-term investment.
I'm talking of your nylon
Okay.
and the packing bag.
But you should buy. Okay, no worries.
Your gain should be around 1 million upward. And this 500,000 materials born, if you have good marketers, it's possible for you to finish selling between 2 weeks and 1 month.
So now we say your bank account now will not reach.
Amen. And it's beautiful 7 months in a year of making good cash. 7 months in a year. We are very sure of November, May.
Before the rain comes.
Before the rain comes. So you always, it's good to always say for the rain period, you spend more on your vehicles. Yes.
Bad road.
Bad roads, you know Nigerian roads. Bad roads and so on. Permission to. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Round of applause. Round of applause. Yeah. You're taking water. Round of applause.
You're going to attend some minor issues. Be back soon. The absence of the MC, I would like Polytechnic to take over the position of the MC. So you continue the outgoing.
Are you stable?
Thank you. He's stable, don't worry.
Are you sure?
He's stable.
Stable.
100% stable.
Good to go.
Yeah, continue to Polytechnic. Let's know what's your next agenda.
Alright, sir.
For now, you are not fit.
For now, I want to stop.
Thank you, everybody. I think, please. I think I need your ears, please. Please, I would like to one way or the other, please, excuse me, please, I would like to one way or the other corroborate what she has said. As a professional on the ground of passport section,
Yes.
as a road safety officer, there are things,
FRS.
there is a particular place I want to come in that I want to add to what she has said. Okay. Yes. We as a
Road safety, yes.
wait now. Primary safety, I mean, I'm not road safety to your house now. Yes, what I'm saying is that in that aspect of, excuse me, in that aspect of vehicle maintenance,
Now, say they pay. Why is it possible?
which has contributed a lot to the profitability of the business, is what I'm coming where I'm coming in. You know, as a professional, we as an head of department of that particular area, I think I would want to shed more light on that. What I have for you is that we, for the past since 2007, we've been going around to register companies. Hello, we've been going around to register companies. It's not because we want to enforce, but one thing is we want to contribute to businessmen profits. Like you have two vehicles in your fleet, which these are the vehicles that have been taking hand your product to the customers.
Please, excuse me. How do you contribute to the profit?
That's what I'm driving now. That's why just listening attentively. That's what I'm driving. That's what I'm trying to teach. I'm trying to dish out to you so that you can understand. Hello. Hi. Now what I'm saying is we have a department in the FRSC which we call Road Transport Safety Standardization Scheme. We call it RTSSS. Road Transport Safety Standardization. What do? We had like, excuse me, we had like a NAVDAC. When it comes to vehicles, we tend to register vehicles, fleet operators that have above 2 vehicles in their fleet. 2 vehicles in their fleet in the sense that when we register you, we monitor the activities of those vehicles. At the end of the day, we certify the vehicle, we certify the driver, and we certify the company that is involved with the vehicle. Hello? Yeah. Then let me start with the operator. Assuming you are a pure water company, you are pure water company, and you have like at least 2 vehicles you are coming to distribute your product. We come to your company to certify you. Certification in the sense that we have some standards that you should maintain. As a fleet operator, you have to oversee your drivers. So when you come to your companies, there are some standards your drivers should follow. If your drivers deviate from these standards, definitely it will affect your vehicle and the activity of your company, and it will affect your profits. Now your products. Now
Sorry, sir. Please tell us the standard.
Now the standards for the operators are the operators must ensure that the vehicles they use, they are in place. I mean, they are in good standard. The vehicles are always they should appoint a fleet manager. Gone are the days when you have managers, maybe admin managers that are monitoring these vehicles. Now, if you are a company and you have above 2 vehicles in your fleet, you should appoint a fleet manager. That's the standard from FRS as a regulatory body. When you have a fleet manager oversees the vehicle and the drivers. I get what I'm saying? Now, what are the responsibilities of the fleet managers? The fleet managers, you know, there are times when we get to a company and discover that key has been placed on the wall. For the drivers to just come and say, this is my key. Vehicle so. You pack your load and you go. No. The fleet manager will ensure that the drivers maintain the standards. It should ensure the standard they ought to maintain. I'm coming to that. And the drivers must ensure that the vehicles are up to the standard of the federal government. We are in charge of the federal government. I get what I'm saying. Now, the fleet operators must ensure the driver has a driver's license and the vehicle is in place. With that, let me just put that down for the fleet manager. For the vehicle, for the driver's standard, we call it driver safety standard. Driver safety standard starts from 1. a driver must have a valid driver's license. I mean the driver's license. 2, drivers must know all the routes the vehicle is flying. 3, driver must know the nature of the vehicle is driving every 24 hours. 3, driver must ensure that the vehicle maintain a safety standard. In which I'm coming to the vehicle safety standard. Do you understand? So when you are employing a driver, there are some standards you need from the driver before you employ a driver. Now when that comes to a vehicle must have every necessary compartment.
I just want to buttress on Nick's point. When it comes to transportation, what I have to chip in is this: not everybody has the resources to contract their transportation out. You understand? If you are embarking on such a business, bros, open your ears. If you are embarking on such a business, what you need to do is, once you know your location, you know the kind of vehicle you are using. That is, if you don't want to contract it out. Like she rightly said, you go for a diesel vehicle, you understand, a truck or a bus. But it depends on your area. If the terrain is not good, you have to look for a vehicle that the shocks can withstand the terrain. You understand? Otherwise, like she said, you can spend 50,000 on the truck per day. You can be spending it every day for a whole week. But if the terrain is okay, and even if the terrain is bad, you look for a rugged truck that you know can withstand the terrain. That come what may, you won't have to spend that much. You understand? If you just go quickly, deliver your goods and come out. But if you want to contract it out, fine. But if you don't want to contract it out, get a good truck that can withstand that terrain and have a honest driver. Once you have an honest driver, a good terrain or a good truck that can withstand the terrain, you are good to go. That's what I want to chip in case you don't want to contract it out to a transport consultant. Yes, sir.
Where do you have good terrain in this country?
There are areas that have good terrain on the island.
Abuja.
No, madam. Madam Nike, how much do you spend on your
When I used to use Ford, I used to spend a lot.
When she used to use Ford, what are you using now?
I use Dynamo.
Are you spending that much?
I'm not spending that much.
That's the difference. Bro,
I only service now.
Do you have good terrain? Do you have good terrain?
Only Kickstarter.
Do you have good terrain, madam?
No.
But let us assume or accept that okay, this is just the beginning. As little as it is, this is Betty here. And Nikalele, President, I concur. So next year we should at least, no matter how little it is, giving back to the school should be our priority. Without the school, I don't know. Without the school, I won't be who I am. I don't know about anybody else.
Now.
Yeah. And you still be a corporal. I be corporal. I don't know. You be a recruit.
Warrant officer.
I be a recruit. Madam Nike, you be a recruit.
Oh, will have not been able to qualify for.
He can't even qualify. He can't
He might
qualify.
be a constable by now in police force.
And Oba, a captain friend is a captain. This is Nika here. I'm running. This is Nika here. Nika is my elder sister. I appreciate her so much that without her, Betty, banker, actor, unfortunately, Actor and I, we are now enemies.
No, for today.
But I want us to put our hands together. Thank you. I want us to put our hands together for the pioneer of Betty.
I'm sorry, sir.
I will not say because you are Olori.
Okay, sorry.
Stand up.
Please.
Come and stay with me here. If President wife.
Olori, man.
Yeah, I don't have
to
Stand up.
Okay.
Oh, the Kenya did work.
Fortunately, there are other people who started it, but they are not here. But they are standing in for them. Without them, I wouldn't have seen a lot of people who have seen. So we should just put our hands together for these two beautiful people who are standing in. They accommodated us. Sometimes, Betty need to be one of our Betty. It got to a stage my wife was saying, Mama, Betty. So you have been disturbing us? Yeah, my wife was like, and when my wife met Betty in Ibadan, she was like, eh, Olori. So I'm so grateful that all of you are here. My joy knows no bound because we may look very I don't know. We may look very
irrelevant,
very high, but
irresponsible.
Irresponsible actor, irresponsible Beatrice,
Irresponsible Fola. Vincent, yes. Irresponsible Bonke. City mistress, stand up.
Stand up.
Stand up, city mistress.
Stand up.
Stand up.
So please, I thank you so much. Without them, this would have been zero. So once again, irresponsible Roke, come here.
Irresponsible Roke, come here.
Irresponsible Baduri.
I can take anything for
Irresponsible Fola.
Which can irresponsible Baduri? Irresponsible Fola.
Let us just.
Irresponsible Fola, come here.
When we are there.
Irresponsible Polytechnic that join later, come here. Irresponsible Ajewale, come here.
Are you calling everybody out?
Yes, now. I'm responsible. Who say? Just that.
Be quiet and listen.
Immensely stand up. Irresponsible Babade, our pastor city.
Where is that Oreja? Where is Oreja?
Oreja on his way.
Where is that in the air?
So please, on a very serious note, next year, and on behalf of my family and myself, by December next year, I'm hosting. I'm making a nation.
Okay.
On behalf, record this one. On behalf of my family and myself, irresponsible nigga.
Oh, sweetheart.
Did you say? What did you say?
Irresponsible nigga.
That's a slag on the platform, you know now.
Oh, more opinion.
On behalf of my family and myself, on behalf of my family and myself, and on behalf of the great Polytechnic, I'm donating 200,000 naira for the next year reunion. Okay.
Betty, are you watching
But we are going higher.
Wow, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sit down, please.
Suggestion. I don't saw it.
I'm a soul.
200,000. Next year.
From January next year, you should count millions.
What do you want to talk?
All right, thank you. Please, one
A captain friend is a captain.
Oh, yeah, go on, sir.
I think we were on 2016. One house, please. One house, please. One house, please. One house, building one house, please. We are on 2016
Please be agenda.
agenda now. I will want to suggest that
You know,
the impromptu donation of 10,000 naira for this great reunion should be looking to, because I think if you are doing subscription fee, I think if you are doing subscription monthly, and by the time we are saying that we want to have a joint together like this, a get together like this, it will be convenient for us. So I suggest that maybe we'll start making contribution monthly. We have a boss, we'll be making contribution monthly. So whenever we want to do any kind of joint meeting like this, the money we will contribute will be minor and people will be encouraged to come. I know most of our people that did not come because of money. Not that we are saying they must pay, but because they did not pay that money, they don't feel too good to come. But if you are doing daily and monthly subscription, like maybe 1,000, 2,000, do you understand? By the end of the year, we will have gotten at least huge amount of money. Then we will now say, okay, what are we looking towards? What are we saying we want to buy? So the little money we will now say, okay, we want to buy. Like we have already gotten 2,000 naira standby now. 200,000 naira, sorry. Standby. 200,000 naira standby. We have 200,000 naira standby. So we'll now be contributing. So by the end of next coming annual meeting, we will now contribute less. I think we should look into this and put it into consideration. Thank you.
I will tell you this.
It's not good we take it to where people will not come. So I think the best place is in Lagos.
So this is the strength.
The next one should be a dinner.
Let everybody
The next one should be dinner.
I suggest we pick 3 locations. We now put it to vote inside our thing. 3 locations. Maybe no, I'm just saying 3 locations. Ado, Lagos, Ibadan. So we start deliberating on it before we get.
That should be between Lagos and Ado.
Lagos and Ado.
It should be in December, right?
No, yeah.
December is good.
It should be a kind of dinner.
We'll be able to discuss, and it will not just be entering apart from entering every day and every time, so we can just have maybe a day in if it is a day in a meeting on the platform, so that we can update ourselves,
So that people can be well informed.
yes, right.
Me, I'm suggesting probably we can have a kind of picnic during start period, because December is a long period of time. It's like a year to this time now, for continuity, so that like we can like motivate our members. So that we can maybe
together.
Boy, it's going to work out. Let me tell you, some people are planning against
Let him introduce himself. Yes, sir. Go. Stay here.
Is it because it's
this is unbelievable.
A virtual meeting regularly.
I'm not hearing you.
Yes, I said I want to go with what she said already about having a regular meeting, virtual meeting on the platform. Yes, I think we should have meetings like that regularly. And again, I really don't. I've been asking myself this alumni, the objectives. I think we should be more objective, because these days people tend to be very serious. Like let's not be all about jokes and do you understand? Meeting in place, start looking at things, possible things to do, how to go about it, and all of that. That's what I'm saying. Then the regular meetings, like she has already said, is very, very important. That we should come and meet regularly, not just come today, and there should be a very
that everybody would be available on that platform for that meeting. Thank you.
We have music.